Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're having a really good day so far. I just decided to make this video really quickly because I've had an overwhelming number of messages asking me to do a tutorial of the song that I did in my last cover video, which was Ordinary World by Green Day, of their newest album. And I posted a ukulele cover. A, because the album had just come out and the song sounded a bit ukulele-ish, and second of all because I just got a ukulele for my birthday, so that was a couple of months ago now. And I've had so many messages asking for a tutorial, which isn't that normal. I haven't had requests like that on my other cover videos, so I figured since people wanted to see it, I would give you a little video. I'm going to try and do this in one take, so it's not going to be super crisp and clean and whatever. I'm going to be umming and ahhing, and I don't really know how I'm going to structure this yet, but I figured it's a pretty straightforward song. I learnt it within about 6 hours of owning a ukulele. Granted, I have played guitar for about 11 years, but if you're just starting ukulele, I think it's a pretty straightforward song to pick up. I transposed it as well, so please bear in mind that the key in which I performed it in the video and that I'm going to be playing it today are not the key that Green Day perform it in. They sing it a lot lower, but just to suit my voice and to make the chords as straightforward as possible, I transposed it up, which was pretty straightforward. If you know how to transpose, it's not difficult. What else? Yeah, so I think I played in the original video with a capo 2. Today, just for the sake of ease and to save my voice, I'm going to do it with no capo, but the same chords still apply. I'm not changing the structure, but because of that, I'm just going to do it 2 keys lower or whatever. So yeah, so it's a pretty straightforward song. You're using a lot of the most straightforward chords. I would recommend going to just googling ukulele chords. There's loads of websites that give you all the chord shapes. I'm going to link down below my favourite. It's a big like poster with all the major chords on it and some complicated extensions as well, but it has all the basic ones and the ones I'm going to be using on there. So yeah, go and have a look at that. That'll make the chord shapes a little bit more clear, so you have the diagram. I'm just going to explain them to you as I play them. So I think that's everything I wanted to say before I started. Yeah, okay, we'll just have to cross that bridge if I realise I've forgotten something. Okay, so the song's pretty straightforward. I'm going to break it down into 2 different, what can I say, 2 different patterns. Yeah, 2 different patterns. So for the introduction and for the verses, you're going to have one of those, what did I just call it? Patterns. Jesus Christ, I can't think of that word. Okay, so the first pattern you're going to start with, I'll go through the chords after I've played it. The first pattern you're going to use is C, G, A, G again, F, then another F, then a C, and then a G, and that's repeat. So you do another C, another G, A minor, and then back to G, F, F, C, and then a G. So that's basically the entire verse and the intro and the solo, and yeah, so that's like the majority of the song, just those chords. So I'm gonna describe the chords based on the 4 strings. So we start with 1st string, 2nd string, 3rd string, and 4th string, going upwards as you would play the ukulele. And these are the frets, so obviously 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret. Pretty straightforward. I believe that's how most chords are explained, but that's how I'm going to do it in this video if it's any different. So for your C chord, you begin with, it's very straightforward. It's just 1st string, 3rd fret, and if you're all in tune, that should sound pretty good on its own. I usually use that chord to tune or just to test whether my ukuleele's in tune, which it frequently is not. So as long as that sounds good, you're pretty good for the rest of the song. So after a C, you're going to go to a G, which is 1st string, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 2nd string, and 3rd string, 2nd fret. If you know how to play guitar, that's the same shape as a D chord. So we then do G, we then go to an A minor chord, and that's similar to a C, but we go to the 4th string, 2nd fret, just that. If I play it properly, that's what it should sound like. it's an A minor, then we go back to the G, and then we play an F, and an F is the same as an A minor plus 1st fret 2nd string. So those two together should sound like that. Sounds lovely. Then we go back to a C, back to our 1st string 3rd fret, and then our G shape, and that's the whole thing. So let me run through that again. We've got our C on our 1st string 3rd fret, our G shape, which is the same as a D on guitar, A minor just on that 4th string, back to G. Then we go to F, which is very similar to an A plus the 2nd string, then a C, and then G again. So that is the whole of the verse, the intro and the solo, as I said. So then you just want to add your strumming pattern. So I just sort of ad-lib, I sort of do it as I feel works for the song. But this is sort of what I do. So I'll do like a C, G, A minor, G, F, stay on the F for twice as long, and then a C, and then G. You can do really what you like, but I felt that's what sort of went with the song. So that's the first pattern you're going to do. Second pattern just involves 3 chords. You've done them all already. That's an A minor, and then a G, and then an F. So the A minor you stay on for twice as long as the other 2. So that's for the bit leading up between the verse and the chorus. Or no, it is the chorus, sorry. That is the chorus. So the bit where he sings the days and the years go by. Do it again. It's where that I live until I die. And there's a pause where he sings ordinary world. And we go back into that first pattern, okay? So it's pretty straightforward. You're using, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4 chords. 4 chords? I think that's right. Very straightforward, similar pattern to a lot of Green Day songs. So the general structure of the song, you're going to do that first pattern for the introduction. Just do it once for the introduction. And do it once for the verse. Can I find... Oh, I can't remember the words. What am I doing? I'm too busy focusing on the chords. And then you do it a second time for the verse. That second pattern for the bridge. The days and years go by. A minor, G, F. Sorry, I messed that up. And then pause for Ordinary World, and then back to the introduction. Sorry. Very similar structure again. So we do the same verse. So we do it twice. I've done it once, but you do it again. So then we go back into the bridge. Ordinary world. And this bit will be the solo, I believe, yeah. You can sort of play around with it as much as you like, but that's generally this whole structure of the song. I don't think I've left anything out. But yeah, so I've linked the chords down below, gone through the general structure of the song, the chords that I've used, the structure, the order in which you do those 2 patterns. I'll write down the patterns as the names of the chords below. I think some people commented on my last video with the chords that I was using, they'd figured it out by watching. Yeah, hit me up with any more questions if you want anything. I probably missed something out. I've not written any notes for this video or anything. But yeah, I hope that made sense. Let me know. Hope you've enjoyed. Hope you've learnt something. I'm going to see if I can do some more ukulele covers and maybe some more tutorials if you'd like. So yeah, let me know what you'd like to hear and I'll definitely have a go. But yeah, hope that helped. Have a great Christmas, guys. See you later.